I might get my hair braided. Nah, I don't want braids. I be popping too much shit up in this show to have braids in my hair. Braids is a weakness. Anyway, feels good out here now. Sometimes when you move through the blocks, the temperature changes. Over there it was cold, maybe because it was closer to the water. But over here it's nice and warm. I was thinking about my daughter today, my children. Mommy loves you. And I hope one day you see this and know that I haven't forgotten about you. Not at all. Mommy be a beam of light, and so are you. And so are you. I like this block because it's quiet, you know, it's like semi-dark and stuff. You see how the darkness is flowing in. Then you get a little bit of light. It's a cat block. And I'm a big cat because I'm a Leo. The man walking his dog. That's my fake Leo roar. The low-key one. The real one requires my voice. What? Just enjoying the night. I saw the moon last night, or 2 nights ago, and I just sat there. And it's this building, right, near the shelter where everybody goes to sit. And when I used to go over to sit over there, nobody used to sit over there because I needed the Wi-Fi, but now everyone sits over there. So there's like, you know, like this crackhead row. And every day when I need to like quickly connect the Wi-Fi to answer something or look for something, it's a bunch of crackheads sitting on the bench, and I say hello to them all the time. I be like, hello. They be like, hey. I said, y'all out here early today, huh? But they know me, you know, and they just gonna do what they do. I mean, God bless them, you know. And some of them young too. That's the ones that hurt me though, you know. So young. And all you can do for your day is crack. But you know, they fight amongst each other too. Every day there's a fight. I just sit and listen while I'm, you know, exploring what I need to explore or responding to what I need to respond to. I said, I was thinking about Luke Skywalker. I like Star Wars, but I'm a Trekkie, you know? I'm a Trekkie. And tonight's Trekkie question is, like we call ourselves Earth, people of Earth, but what do the rest of the aliens and stars call us? Imagine they called us planet troglodyte. The trogs. The trogs, because sometimes, we think we the center of the universe, but I'm sure God has other creations out there yet to be encountered by us. What if they call this planet troglodyte? The trogs. The trogs are destroying the planet. I'm a Trekkie. I'm sure there's like a Star Trek episode with some troglodytes, or is that a whole movie I saw as a kid? Either way, it's a real thing. Google it. And maybe they see us as them. I think that would be funny. Imagine what aliens called our planet. We call ourselves Earth. Maybe they don't call us Earth. Earthlings. Maybe they don't call the planet Earth. Maybe they call it something else. I love Star Trek. What? I used to stay up 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the morning. No, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock in the morning to watch Star Trek on Channel 11 back in the day. What? I had a whole lineup. First it was Benny Hill on Channel 9 from 10 to 11. And then it was, what's his name? Oscar and Felix. The Odd Couple. Then it was the Honeymooners, 11:30. Then 12 o'clock, Star Trek came on, and I watched it, man. That was the best. And I'd still be up at 1 o'clock, 1 a.m., watching the Twilight Zone. And I could see the moon from my window when I was a kid. I lived in a tall building. Well, what was tall for then? It's called the projects. One of my shelter sisters, she was telling a story where she was talking down about project people. And I was saying, I'm from the projects. Then she looked like, okay, well, maybe not you. Growing up in the projects, you get your bullshit detector early, honey. What? You have a lot of friends, a damn near extended family, whether you hate them or love them or not. It is a tragedy when one kills the other. But I grew up in the projects. Shout out to Roosevelt Projects in Brooklyn. It's like an extended family. Some people leave and never come back. But if we see them anywhere else, we be like, didn't you used to live in Roosevelt? No, my cousin lived over there. Same thing. You run into people you see you haven't seen in a long time. But it's sad that it's only at people's funerals that you do that. Oh well, that's part of growing up in the projects too. I lost a lot of friends when I was young. It's incredible what you can get used to when you grow up in the projects. You know? But you know, I came from a good family. My grandmother, you know, taught me right from wrong early. Even though I had a good sense of it already, you know? My mother too. I used to steal as a kid until I got busted. And I ain't steal no more shit. But now I'm all grown up and I like, cause sometimes if I'm with certain shelter sisters, because I know they still, I say, look now, I'm going to wait for you out here. All right? I can't be with you if you stealing. You know, because God provides for me. If I ain't got it, I don't need it. You know? Not that day anyway. And that be that, but I'm not stealing it. I'm not doing that. Teach your kids not to steal. And look for God's favor. You know, I know they don't teach their kids not to steal. But it's going to cost them in the end. Whoever's hearing this, and you might think I'm talking to you. Teach them not to steal. Teach them to tell the truth. The truth might get them out of something they didn't think they could get out of. Tell the truth. And not just the truth to exonerate something of yourself or someone else, just the truth, period. You know, like, and examine your feelings when you tell it. Is this hatred or is this, you know, responsibility? Yeah. I think the world would be better for it. And don't be selfish. Don't be selfish when you tell it. Because sometimes truths can be selfish, you know. You know, truth has light and dark to it too. So when you look at the truth, like, you have to ask yourself, is this a truth of light or is this a truth of darkness? They both true, but one of them you might not like, you know, or both.